kids at the primary school and middle schools and so on, they're most of the time, by the time they come to undergraduate programs, they have just memorized things just to get a grade. They have just regurgitated at exams. And so now that leads me to the very important findings and some of the reports that come out of OECD, World Economic Forum, studies by various organizations that now say in the 21st century, the skill sets that are changing and changing very rapidly. So regardless of how good you do in school, even in an undergraduate program, if you come out of the education system and then you're not capable of critical thinking, you're not capable of problem solving, you don't have some of the soft skills that are needed to survive in the workplace of the 21st century, what do you say to that?
Well, you've really hit the nail on the head. I would say, by and large, our educational system, particularly universities, have done a very poor job of embedding the learning of skills in their taught programs. Traditionally, we've thought, okay, we'll teach this guy whatever, he's doing a bachelor's in economics, and we just think that, oh, he will pick up the skills necessary. It'll just happen. Nothing just happens like that. You have to actually work at it. You have to design your curriculum so that during the 4 years of an undergrad degree, a student is going to have a good shot at picking up the skills necessary. Of course, again, this starts much earlier. Now we're including 4 sets of these soft skills as a mandatory requirement of graduation. These are non-credit but mandatory, so the students must go through these learnings. Now let me just focus on the most important thing you talked about, which is critical thinking skills. For the 21st century, this is so important. Our education system actually penalizes students who actually try to do thinking, write in their own words, they penalize it. And you see, here the critical thing is teachers. We do not have trained teachers who are able to deliver the 21st century teaching pedagogy. So the very average teacher, he just compares the answer to the textbook. Okay, how does it tally? If it tallies well, he gets an A. If the student writes a brilliant answer, which is not in the textbook, the teacher will say, oh, I don't know what this is. What is this? So give them an F.
Absolutely.
So that's the other thing, sorry to interrupt. See, the other thing is, of course, in the 21st century, students must have the ability to learn by themselves for the rest of their lives. They must have a love of learning, and they also must know the skill of how are you able to sit down, let's say do an edX course or a LinkedIn course or a Coursera course on your own and have the confidence that I can do it.